Okay, we're back now. Looks like we had stream problems. We better not have
Part
missed
2!
much.
For those people on YouTube, this is part 2 because our
Electric
Streamlabs
Boogaloo.
died.
Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. So, major victory. Oh my god, I'm trying to move crap around on Streamlabs instead of Roll20. Monkey brain moment. He floats over around the coldness, down to next year. And I needed to try and remember what that guy in that popular TV program said in today's episode. But he just mutters something very mean to your freedom. Like, are you fucking stupid?
I'm gonna take a step, like, behind him to just kind of, like, cower a little bit. And then say, I'm sorry. Like, definitely cower. And can he see me, or is he looking at the ice? What's he looking at?
He's looking at the ice dome right now, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not in his line of sight at all.
No.
Alright. I am going to all out, telegraphed, punch him in the vitals.
Alright.
Gotta get to melee. I can't remember, what does the all out give again?
+4 if you go in determined, or +1 per dice if you go in strong.
I'll go +1 per dice.
All out strong.
And I actually didn't add the 4 to that, so. But.
You hit.
Alright, to the vitals. Oh, wait, no, the vitals is -3. But so, yeah, I made it. I made it.
He does not attempt to dodge.
And then damage time. Oh, this is +73.
+73.
So 429 damage.
You monster.
Where's his sheet? He dead. Or he's about to be dead. But you pierce all the way through there. You can be holding the heart if you like.
I would be like to be holding the heart, and I will say, horrible holy whole, major victory. What happened?
Demon.
How close did the truck move to me?
Oh, it would have moved another 10.
Oh, okay, so I'm like literally right there. I'll jump on the ice dome in the back and start hacking my way
in. Those two should be on the outside of the dome, right?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, are they? Oh.
These
she's
two are.
She's holding his heart in her hand.
Yep, her arm is going through his back and holding his arm.
You land and it looks like you interrupted something.
Yeah, it did. So, like, the demon kind of lands there, and he's holding a sword as if he was going to hit one or both of them with it, but then he kind of stops as he's trying to puzzle out what's going on.
Let's exit turn order briefly, shall we? Because I think this scene is more conducive now without turn order.
In that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him a little bit of a wink, and as pull at Major Victory through like my arm, like through him, and like roll off the side of the truck.
As you're pulling his heart back out his mouth, he...
No, I'm like pulling him sideways.
You're leaving. You're leaving.
With him. I'm trying to drag him off the edge too.
Yeah, that's no issue. Okay. I didn't expect you to just bounce. People in the truck, then. Violet, you've wedged the accelerator. Asked Fen if he can steer.
Very concerned about what she just saw with Major Victory and
In your rear
keeping
view mirror.
tabs on him as long as he's not brain dead.
He is dying.
He's getting there pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It seems.
You little... you little bitch. Why?
Oh, I have my reasons. Mostly, fuck you, you monster.
Death gasp. Major Victory
Is there
dies.
a camera crew nearby?
Yeah, like we in 20 yards here, pointing cameras
I
at
will-
you.
Grab him by the cape, start dragging him over. As I walk up to the camera, and as I get close enough for them to really see me, I explode his heart in my hand.
The person with the microphone flinches and screams. Says, "Why?
And at that, I'm just gonna start dragging us down the street and try to find a fire hydrant.
Yeah, there's one fairly close. Truck, meanwhile. So Violet, Major Victory's dying over there behind you as your truck's accelerating away with 2 tons of ice on the back.
Put in distance between us and the parade if we can.
Yep. Let's switch to...
Yeah, she can watch from a pretty far distance. She doesn't need actual line of sight.
Cool. So if you're just still driving for now, this all occurred right here. I'll shift ping you.
Shipping. Yep.
We're going that way. In fact, if this was planned,
you
we're
were
probably
going in that direction. So if you want to turn around, your best bet is probably like at that junction.
in that case. I think we'll probably head that way, and I imagine we have some kind of vehicles or whatever waiting for us over there.
Yep, you've actually got several escape routes planned, mostly involving entering the sewers. You've got teams at a few different sewer entrances to kind of cover them up behind you as you speed through them.
Mhm.
Give me a driving check, please.
At some
Will do.
point along the route, the demon kind of snorts through his nose and bounds away, leaving behind nothing but the smell of sulfur and goat.
You just like leap over a
Wait.
building.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do fire, Nick?
No.
Damn, I was hoping
Is
you did.
anybody gonna let Sigrid get to a point where she can heal?
Oh, well, I was trying to say that after we're safe, he no longer is making things colder, so he's trying to help Sigrid freeze.
I have burning abilities. If you radio
Oh.
me, I can burn her out.
Melt her carefully.
He'll say, Sigrid safe, she needs some, heating.
Sigurd's
Uh,
safe. You're
Elton
holding like a
will just
completely
fucking-
battered, frozen corpse.
Eldon will just land on the back of the thing after zooming one more time. Zoom!
That's a good driving roll. You enter the sewers.
It's what?
A good driving roll from Violet, sorry. So yeah, Elton lands on the back of the truck. The truck goes into the sewers. A team closes them behind you. You are currently driving in sewers, Violet. The destination is a different vehicle.
Excellent.
And Elton, do you start firing at the ice?
Yeah, I'm just trying to melt it slowly. Do you want me to roll damage?
No. Just
Okay.
roll the innate attack skill though, please.
Critical
Wow.
success.
Wow. Yeah, you do an amazing job. By the time you're pulling up Violet, Sigrid's like defrosted, all wet, and her body is healing now.
It'll
Great.
take a minute and 40 seconds.
Great
So-
job, guys.
Pretty much, yeah. Doors slam on the other vehicle, and Sigrid, you wake up.
Doesn't
Is she?
I think that will. Where is she?
Yeah, she jumps up and screams, "Where the fuck is she?
who?
Motherfucking victory! I am gonna fucking kill that bitch."
We left her back behind. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to probably wait in line.
Ugh. Where are we?
Sewers. We need to scan you for bugs, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Let's do this.
Mhm.
How long have I been prisoner?
Violet glances to some others, lets them field it.
It's been 9 weeks. There's a nerd in the back of the car there who's already scanning you for bugs. Who's a good nerd? Not Yuri, he's the cook. Tuani looks pretty nerdy. Yeah. She were waiting in the back of this SUV that you've climbed into in the sewers, and she is scanning you all over with things. Ooh. And she will find a couple of bugs. She'll say, "Sorry, Sigrid, this is gonna hurt." And then she will,
What's new?
Yep. Rip a couple of little mechanical devices out of your body. Elton, are you flying through the sewers behind the car? In the car?
I'll hang out on the car.
On the car. Piotr? In
That
the car?
way I don't have to try and...
Yeah.
Or you could actually just run at the same speed as the car, honestly. At the rate it can travel in the sewers.
Oh yeah. Then he will just run and walk alongside the car.
It is a long journey to get back to base.
Mhm.
You have to descend about 3 kilometers, and obviously that's not in a straight line for most of it. So it's probably a good 30 to 40 minutes at least, I think, before you actually reach the base.
He'll keep an eye on the darkness, as he can't see very well in the dark.
Cool.
I don't suppose anybody recognized that demon thing. Violet will ask.
Nick, do they know?
Nope. But Nick will show up when they get back to the base.
Quite. No idea, says Tuani. That's a new thing to me.
Was it like the demons that Violet's used to, or a different kind?
It looked pretty similar to ones you've seen. Do you mean the one from before in the past
From
on
the
the boat?
future, yeah.
Yeah, similar. Very, very similar.
It looked familiar. I think some kind of a demon, but also seemed to be helping. So, hard to tell.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, like just
Oh, Fen. Oh, good boy. Thank you all for the rescue.
oh yeah, Fen is all over you, wagging his tail
Thank you.
so hard, licking your face everywhere. Oh.
Glad we could help.
Nah, I just did this to get paid.
Good to have you back.
Let's have a look at Freedom Star. You're walking along the parade road,
I was
carrying.
Yep,
about to
I'm
suggest we turn on the news or something.
I'm heading to Parliament. At one point, I will bust open a fire hydrant.
No
and,
news in the car, by the way, I'm afraid. No radio that'll reach. Underground.
They might. Oh, okay. But yeah, I will clean off all the blood from me via fire hydrant.
Easy done.
And then walk to Parliament, keeping my damage modifiers up and operational. Spending the EP to keep that up, but that's not that hard.
Freeze, ma'am! Like, it takes a good 5 minutes. You're almost outside Parliament, but there's like a group of soldiers there. There's a Humvee. The guy pointing the machine gun at you, and they're like, "Please, ma'am, don't move any further. Please explain."
You really want to try me there, Chief?
He shakes his head.
I would suggest you run away.
The fuck is going on?
I will give a visible thing that I'm powering up. I'm not powering up my super punch, but I'm powering up my visible spiky fist.
Mm-hmm.
Like my force field congeals into a point, and I'll look at him.
He waves down at the people on the ground and he says, like, "Step back. Give her room."
Yeah. Then I will hook him to a flagpole and raise his dead body up.
Camera crews are filming
Parliament.
this, or trying to, but then they get, like, the cameras smashed by soldiers at the edges. A couple of them are still managing. You see people filming it from buildings across the street and stuff as well. The anarchy symbol in the background. Radical. Yeah, his bloody cape with a torn edge flapping pathetically in the wind, with his limp,
And then
no longer superhuman body dangling.
With actually, yeah, and then I'll just let that image happen for a while, and then eventually I'll let down the flag, turn on my superpower thing, and just beat his body into unrecoverable paste, and then walk off into the Undercity. Or no, just back home.
Back to base. Back to, like, US Army base.
No, my house, like, you know, the one that I took over.
Oh, Dunning Medical. Got you.
The penthouse that I took over. And just a nice, slow walk.
There's helicopters buzzing around you. No one gets closer than 100 meters away from you, though. People will arrive back at base. There is a gorgeous map for base.
Did Major Victory actually die over the course of the trip?
Major Victory died very shortly as the trip started. Yep, he is definitely dead.
Violet lets the car know when it happens.
Major Victory just died.
Major Victory died?
Comes out as a shock with a open mouth. Oh,
I think
Who the hell
Minor
killed
Victory.
Major-
I think Minor Victory did a coup.
Minor Victory? That bitch did it?
Looked like it.
As you pull in, like, all the nerds that are here, they scattered across the map, but they will swarm the SUV as it pulls in. Just be like, look at this shit. and they point over at the stolen LED billboard that is currently displaying footage of Major Victory's body being hung and then pulled back down, like on repeat. Minor Victory killed Major Victory. She's walking to Dunning Medical right now.
Hey, Hannah.
I mean, let them fight.
Hannah's already thrown her arms around you.
All right, guys, I'm making dinner. Let's give them some privacy.
You know, where's our tokens?
It's
Dragon
probably
Ball.
in pretty short order that you start hearing the shocks of a car going ear
Yup.
ear.
Terrible.
Turn up the volume on the news.
Acceptable. Minor Victory apparently killed Major Victory today in an as yet unexplained coup. She has just returned back at the Dunning Medical Tower. She is being observed carefully at present. We do not have any further news. The military has not made any comment as of yet. People are being warned to remain indoors for the rest of the day until further notice. Ear.
By the way, Luke, when I get upstairs, I'm gonna grab a pack of cigarettes, pop one out, grab some sunglasses, slide them on, sit on the deck next to the pool, and smoke.
I needed to point something out. I hope you're not expecting Lily to be coming to rescue you or something.
Me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
So I think we're kind of munching on popcorn and making bets as to how long it's going to take them to take her out.
Very likely. People are saying, like, you know, ugh, can't take them that long. What are they doing? They just don't want to cause a big fuss. They're still trying to figure out how they want to spin it or something.
Well, I mean, they don't know if it was her or if somebody was controlling her. They're probably trying to
Right.
figure that out.
Right. They don't know if she's still being controlled right now. I mean, that's... But it's not you then. You're not doing this.
Hey, I gave that up years ago.
Why did a punch kill Major Victory? That's not right. That don't make no fucking sense.
I mean, maybe she knew a secret way of punching him?
What, covered in Sigrid's blood? It don't make no sense. Well,
Maybe she just hits really hard.
we know how
True.
hard she is. We know how tough Major Victory is. We shot him with... We shot him with that missile we found. It did nothing.
That's a good point.
And I've seen that kid punch, and I've seen that missile hit, and that was not that strong.
Did anybody actually get a recording of it happening? I was looking the wrong way.
Would Piotr have seen her covered in red?
Well, yeah, she was covered in Sigrid's blood, but she had just...
Piotr.
And that
Sorry, go
guy
on.
just said, you know, like, that it's ridiculous.
She was covered in Sigrid's blood when I arrived.
Well, yeah, 'cause she just murdered Sigrid once. Violet, this isn't you?
No, seriously. I don't know how she did it, but you make a good point. That shouldn't have worked. Like, somebody would have had to have shut down his powers for that blow to have struck. And I can confirm that wasn't happening.
Hey, Luke,
Hey, Tara.
can I upload my body cam footage to the internet?
You can.
I will.
One of the nerds
Grab a laptop.
will say, like, holy shit, look at this. And, yeah.
And we'll look over that nerd's shoulder.
Bring up they cast it onto the big billboard, and it's Minor Victory's social media account. Have you already changed the name to Freedom Star?
No, it's still Minor Victory. Freedom Star is my actual name.
Got it. What's that thing in that Avengers film? Oh, okay, we're using the
Doctor
superhero
Strange.
names, sorry. I thought
We're
we
using
were
our made-up names. Sorry.
Doesn't seem that odd, but for each of them to decide.
So yeah,
Ooh, Major Victory just died.
it's the body cam footage of Major Victory dying. And it's pretty badass.
That means
This has to
temporary
be a
sales of
setup.
just go up.
Any comment on it?
Bastard's dead.
The
Smiley
bastard's
face.
dead. Smiley face.
There's probably a lot of people asking why.
Yeah, just like WTF is happening in a lot of the comments. This shit's moderated, so you do see things popping up, but they disappear pretty quickly afterwards. You know, like yes, kill the bastard, the prick is dead. But then also just like what the fuck. Like this is an act. It's some 4th of July thing. It's fake. Fake news. Still
think
no comment
About
from...
now is when Sigrid and Hannah come wandering back over.
Anytime anyone comments anything like WTF, she gives like a troll post back, like an animated GIF of like a cartoon show or something.
There's too many to reply to all of them, but you get a few
Yeah,
in.
she just picks her favorites.
Yeah.
And she's just out chain smoking on the deck, replying on her cell phone.
At some point, Violet will check in with her people to see if they have an official stance. I'm betting no.
At present, no. We'd very much like to know what you know as soon as possible as well. At some point, your superhero communicator will be ringing.
Mine?
Yep.
I'll pick it up. Hello?
It's kind of like the, general of operations on Nirvana for supers. Care to explain what's going on, Soldier?
Oh, hey, General. How you doing?
Not great. Major Victory's dead.
I know I killed him.
I know you did. Gonna tell me why? Gonna tell me what you're doing?
Bastard had it coming. And anyone you send my way to take me the fuck down, I'll do the same to them. I have a catalog of everyone's weaknesses, my friend.
He's thinking. I'm thinking. We don't need...
Now, if you'll... Oh, we don't need...
We don't need supers to take down supers anymore. We've been working on a contingency plan.
They'll say, well, come at me, bro. I think I'm gonna get a drink. And then crush her thing. Communicator. And then head to a bar in the underground.
That's perfect. Like, as you're going underground...
And she will totally just step off the balcony.
Mm-hmm. You
Just
will
sit her
hear
way
a
down.
loud crash from Dunning Medical as you go in, like, into the underground. You do know that you have a tracker implanted in you. A biomonitor tracker implant.
Oh, if I would have known that, I would have cut that thing out and taken the damage.
I'm not sure you'd be able to do it yourself.
Do I know a sketchy surgery place?
You got area knowledge, Nirvana, or Streetwise?
Nope. This is gonna be fun.
Have you got
IQ
surgery?
minus what, 4? I first aid.
They don't default.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to take it out yourself. You're not even sure where in your body it is. You just know that it's there. Deep underground, it won't work unless they get very close to you.
Then I'll go in a bar very underground.
And are you trying to slip people? I mean, they're not going to let you just jump off doing medical and walk away without trying to follow you, I don't think.
You know, I will do a stealth. This isn't my best thing, but you know. On the nose.
Well, you get deeper and deeper and deeper. Find a bar, head on in. It is a primarily Japanese place, it seems to be. Lots of like the majority of the clientele in here right now are Japanese, and the mood does seem celebratory until you walk in. I'm guessing you're still in costume?
Yeah.
So everyone kind of goes absolutely silent. The music's still pumping.
Walks over to the bar and then says, whiskey, and she like bottle points.
They put the bottle down, put a glass down, don't say anything. They look terrified.
She'll start pouring and drinking.
Five minutes later, back at HQ. Minor Victory is at Decadence X. She's fucking in the Yakuza bar right now.
It's not going to end well.
Do we want to go maybe talk to her, or?
One of the nerds says, do we want to maybe go and protect Decadence X from whatever they're going to send after her?
That's what I'm thinking. Or, frankly, from her.
Yeah. That place is good.
I would like to talk with her.
They're good people. Alright,
Yeah, let's get there before there's a fight.
let's fucking roll.
Alright,
But
yeah.
come
Sigrid
armed.
gears up properly this time.
Sigrid. She takes some handcuffs from Fen and hands them over.
Ah,
This time around, shut her down.
you know I will.
She nods.
And yeah, Sigrid will tuck those away.
What were Elton saying?
Do you guys want me to move on ahead a little quickly?
We don't want to give her warning.
Fair enough. My flight kind of attracts attention.
Is Audrey the best driver?
Probably not. But Violet hops on her own motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, I
Violet.
can't get into vehicles. I forgot about that
Get in a
bit.
motorcycle.
Nope. I will vomit.
Oh.
Then you are
Oh,
not
that's
getting on my
right.
motorcycle.
So you were flying over the car,
Yeah, I was flying.
just like maybe tapping your feet on it occasionally as you did a low swoop.
Any speed a truck can move is something I can very easily keep up with.
Yeah, yep. I don't think you want to
Right.
be doing Mach 1 in sewers.
No, I'm not doing Mach 1.
So I think we head over to the Yakuza bar.
Head into the Yakuza bar. It will take less time to reach there. It's a lot closer. It's already very deep underground. And most of what you do is probably actually either flying up a ladder shaft or climbing a ladder and then getting in an elevator.
Hey Luke.
Yar.
I don't know if this is everybody else, but you're really breaking up.
Oh,
A little
really?
bit, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
Oh, that sucks. Any better?
Well, that was better.
A lot
Yeah.
better.
That's a lot better, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's likely Discord not picking me up very well. Sorry about that. I
No
think
worries.
Okay.
I've got a bit quieter as well recently.
Don't worry.
I've not got that map yet,
Right.
but I can get it.
So while they're heading, while they're on the way, she'll be like, Hey, who the fuck wants to drink? Major Victory's dead, bitches!
Someone like does a nervous laugh, and then shuts up straight away.
Yeah,
Music's
get that guy a drink. She like
he goes like, no, I'm
get
fine.
that guy a drink. He knows what's up.
And bartender says, shut up, take it. And just like opens a beer and gives it to him quick. Why did you do it? Someone asks you.
Wow, this has got some old characters on there.
It will do.
Guy was an asshole.
Wait, yeah, but like now they're gonna kill you? Wait, are you defecting?
I don't know.
But you're like not gonna. They just shut up and go back to the drink.
He'll just can keep on her bottle.
Everyone else arrives.
Oh yeah, Sigurd is definitely like stepping in, kicking down the door.
There's people outside probably already. They just point. Ah ha ha! Look at the shame! Look at your shame! So Sigurd
Ouch.
bursts in.
Yeah, so Sigurd bursts in, and
And
she
proceeds to the
immediately.
restroom.
I don't know why it got moved there.
I really need the bathroom.
She bursts in, and shotgun is like shouldered, and she is aiming at.
By the way, Luke, as soon as loud noise happens, she activates her force field.
That's fine, yeah.
Well, bitch, now we meet on my terms. And on my turf.
People like back into the body. Oh shit, it's Sigurd!
Ah, it's the woman of the hour! Full on points and like starts clapping.
Pretty sure there's one guy who's been defenestrated who just faints.
Yep. Is Nick here?
Yeah, he came with him.
Oh, like Nick, we're already back at the HQ.
Yeah, we met with him back there.
Cool.
What the fuck happened back there?
You, my lady. You saved the fucking day.
Yeah, it really felt like that.
I think this lady here needs a drink.
No, I not need a drink. I feel like you know better than anyone that it's pointless for me to drink.
I'll take one.
Birdman wants a drink.
Fine, get my friend a drink.
We drinking?
Hey, I know you.
You
You're that
probably
guy.
you could well have met.
You're that guy with business cards.
He'll do a little wave of his hands and pass along a business card. Nick Track, I handle public relations for a bunch of entities, including until today at least, you. What was up with killing your boss?
Dude was a dick.
There's not a single person alive who didn't believe that, but you know, usually that sort of thing wouldn't come out of the blue.
Yeah. You got me on the day that things were coming together. It's Independence Day, bitches! Woo! Drinks! She puts her thing to the her glass to the drip, and it just drips down her force field. She goes, "Oh."
I'm pretty sure things pass through your force field if you want them to, and I think just like someone could throw I think that spit should have hit you if it's not got sealed on it.
Oh, okay. Then it did spit on me. But yes, I will take a drink.
Well, I think we should have this conversation somewhere more private.
The bartender just nods, please, please.
Does anyone here know how to cut things out of people?
That's a very odd question. Why do you ask that?
I have a tracker in me.
Great. Well, we'll deal with that.
On the table, the bartender says.
Figured-
Oh, he'll just say he's just doing it?
Yeah.
You cut out of me?
I cut out of you. In
Don't
Japan.
kill me, man.
In Japan, heart surgeon, #1.
Awesome. Don't kill me, man. Trusting you. Don't kill me. And she'll just slug off the rest of the bottle in a full-on chug of
This
thing.
person
Alright, let's do this.
is dressed as a clown right now. This is Porco-chan, the proprietor of Decadence X, who is a drag queen, and he is currently dressed as sexy Ronald McDonald.
I'm trusting you,
Awesome.
lady. And she'll just plop down on the table, deactivate the force field, and just go cross-eyed.
They pull a surgery kit out of a thing. They roll you over onto your side. And they... Oh, it's a bad roll. You will take a little bit of injury there.
That's fine. How much?
I'm pretty sure it's only some in this region. 3 damage.
1 damage.
She's like, oh, you really have to press the scalpel in. Ow. Gonna get carpal tunnel. And then pulls out a little probe device that's got long, thin threads, like hair. And she pulls them right out. Have you got high pain threshold?
Nope.
You are pretty drunk. Give me your will check, please.
I actually think I have a low pain threshold. Let me check.
Oh yeah, I think we decided that'd be hilarious.
That's not me,
Quick
sorry.
question.
Yep.
I do
Question
have
for
low pain
disadvantage.
threshold.
Question?
For the sake of disadvantages, age of majority, Freedom Star.
She is too young to be drinking right now. I'm pretty sure you're a minor, right?
Oh, I'm 16.
Cool. Naturalist does not activate.
You're right. I see.
I just gotta keep them in mind.
I do have low pain threshold, Luke.
So yeah, you're
So
crying
I'm
right now.
screaming.
This is horrible. No wonder this surgery's going so bad. Everyone's kind of looking at each other just like, what the fuck is going on?
Figured smiling.
Probe
Sigurd likes watching this.
removed. Porco says after 10 minutes-ish of very, very painful surgery.
Fuck me.
Holding it up to look at it.
Fuck me. Ah.
She throws it over to you, Violet, most likely.
She'll take it.
All right, is that done?
done. She's clean. You could go somewhere to talk now, please.
Absolutely. And then Sigurd shoots her in the face.
Okay.
She might dodge. She's laid down.
And drunk.
And drunk.
Pogo-chan!
If you're happy to get a shot to the face, then I'm happy to say it hits.
I mean, my thing is still activated. I lasts a minute.
Mm-hmm. But
That's
it's not
that will
sealed.
hit with all the aim benefits.
You can attempt to dodge if you like. Seems like you wouldn't. So it's
No, I'm drunk and crying.
a HT check at a penalty, or fall unconscious.
I'm out.
She falls asleep.
So it's HT -6, lasting for minutes equal to margin of failure, followed by ordinary sleep.
She's going to be out for 7 minutes and then probably 9 hours. I don't think she's ever drank before.
Nope.
Great. Well, let's go put her in a holding cell.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna take her whiskey.
There wasn't anything left in
Like-
that bottle.
Oh yeah, that bottle's empty. But
I will buy another whiskey.
there's drinks all over the bar. You guys drink free at Decadence X. This is a metahuman friendly location.
Nice.
Oh,
Feel free to
that's a
take
bad
bottle,
thing to
then.
give to an alcoholic.
It is.
Nick finishes off his martini and like grabs one of the half finished ones from the bar on the way out.
All right, one last one. One last one.
Oh dear.
Couple more.
Give me a HT check, please.
At a -2, because alcohol intolerance.
An alcoholic with alcohol intolerance.
Awesome.
Yep. I also have horrible hangovers.
Wow. Leading
Fair
it.
success, though.
You're playing GURPS properly, I've got to say.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you don't get too drunk, but you definitely satisfy your cravings.
I'm good to fly. Don't worry.
Like a moth, it crashes into the top of the car a few times.
Ah, stupid lights.
And then I think tonight, while she's in jail, we all have a party.
Yeah.
More booze?
I mean, this is celebration worthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is absolutely celebration worthy.
Like,
Music
I
is
think
pumping.
Sigurd straight demands a fucking party.
So, in case you can't tell, this actually was once a roller rink, and it was once many kilometers away from its current location. But thanks to a very powerful metahuman, who is still knocking around on the island, does show up occasionally, it was moved. They have control stone and create stone, and they have it at much greater levels than Poly Bear has create ice, so they can do absolutely insane things. Most of Nirvana was crafted by them. The vast majority of it is underground, designed to withstand bombings and artillery strikes, because they expected it'd happen one day, and it did. And there's a party! All sorts of people show up, I think. I reckon Cheese Woman gets wind of this. She'll show up.
Oh, I need to make her a new token because I actually changed her hair, but whatever.
Yeah, I think I already did make her a new token, but it's just not in your style.
Oh, yeah, anyway, doesn't matter.
Uh-huh. Cheese Woman arrives.
It's actually changed a little bit. It's too much like Lily's hair, so I changed it, but we'll do it later.
I see. Well, she misses Lily. She's not seen her in a few months. Or weeks or something. I'm sure Lily comes back occasionally. I will say, I meant to mention to you before Game Terror, there are very few owls left on Nirvana.
I would imagine.
The US caught on pretty quick and started executing them, and then Lily, like,
Teleporting them all out.
evacuated as many as possible, and we're like, fuck that place. Fuck that place. Sigrid, call me when it's safe. Party! Woo!
Party.
Woo!
Everyone's getting crunk.
Everybody except Sigrid.
Elton's playing the piano.
I have no
I mean,
piano.
Actually,
Oh.
you could get crunked with the bear around.
No.
No, it doesn't affect. Cold is not a
Oh.
hindrance to metabolic hazard.
Wah wah.
You could get in your meta cage and power it up and succumb to it.
Ha!
Yeah, I don't think Sigrid does. I think Sigrid is still having a grand old time.
Yeah, Sigrid.
Honestly, everybody, it almost looks like she's trying too hard.
There.
Sigrid's upset.
Like,
But you have just been tortured for 9 weeks straight, did I say?
yeah.
It's not been great.
Yeah,
Well-
if anybody asks her, they do not get an answer.
Not this early.
Yeah, Hannah's definitely not asked anything about it. She's just constantly saying, I love you, babe. Babe, I love you so much. Babe, I can't believe you're finally back. Babe, I've missed you so much. You're never allowed to leave again, babe.
Honey, you're the only thing that got me through this.
Babe. I'm the only thing that got you through any of this from the beginning.
I don't know what I would do without you. Big kiss.
Yeah.
And then back to dancing way too hard.
Nick, you got her phone.
I got whose phone?
Mine?
Oh,
Or you guys have my phone.
yeah, okay.
Didn't you break it?
No, she
No, my
broke the
communicator.
the metahuman squad radio communicator.
Oh.
But she's still had a phone that she's been social media in on. So it's 2003, but there are, smartphone equivalents, or they were, rather. A bunch of people have probably got old ones still, but you can't, just buy them anymore on Nirvana, especially not if you're a native.
So you're thinking, are we talking like Blackberries or?
No, well, yeah, kind of like a BlackBerry, but with the processing power of, a much more modern device. Before Nirvana got occupied, it was TL9 in a lot of aspects.
I imagine we have our belongings in like a box with signals and such blocked just in case.
This place has got a very... your HQ has got a very fancy, powerful, encrypted radio. So it can reach to the surface to communicate with people on land. But when you take your communicators down underground, you're not going to be able to pick up signals with them anymore, because their own range will drop.
Cool.
Nick will spend a few minutes trolling through her phone for any information about, whether she actually planned this ahead of time, or, any other classified information that might help the resistance.
It's probably a fair bit, yeah. Research for now? Or no, actually, it's probably a search role, yeah. Good old search works in any situation. Computer operation success by 7? Is that in lieu?
Dude, that's just kind of what I assumed that I would be rolling.
Yeah, you would need it as well.
Yeah, I actually didn't take search.
That's fine. Defaulting off of there, you probably come across a fair chunk of stuff, but I don't think anything that'd suggest planning. I imagine you've been very careful about this.
Oh, nothing's written down anywhere on that. That said, there's a lot of like
Teenage
plans
girl
for, like,
stuff.
yeah. Also, maybe some loose troop deployments and stuff.
Okay. I mean, anything that's useful.
If you've got intelligence analysis, that'd come in better now that you've found the stuff. But you know, there's things to be gathered from it, definitely. And with that computer operation, you can, you know, make a copy of it for analysis.
And a shit ton of American superhero cell phone numbers.
Oh yeah, that's the main one. Like every American superhero's cell phone number. There are American military metahumans constantly stationed on Nirvana. Major Victory and Minor Victory weren't two of them, but they have made visits in the past. And obviously, 9 weeks ago, they caught Sigrid.
And Minor Victory has been booping around for that time ever since.
Uh-huh. Living in Dunning Medical Tower, while Sigrid gets experimented to fuck in Dunning Medical Tower.
If we have the cell phone numbers of American military soups, could we triangulate their positions using cell towers and start taking them out?
Absolutely, that's the thing you could do. You could make a list of American superheroes to start assassinating.
Yeah, okay. Well, whilst drinking and partying, I will also be working on that.
You just be on that phone. You Jeff Winger in the corner with your BlackBerry in your hand. Typical Nick. Still cool as a devil. Although you've not told
Making his
anyone
kill
that yet.
lists during the party.
Yeah, Nick, do you mention that you were the demon?
No, God, no.
Okay, cool. So,
I assume eventually
Sigurd,
the party
Sigurd
dies
looks
down.
over and is like, "Hey, Hannah, why is your manager here?"
shrugs. You know, he's got good info. He probably knows some shit about the Americans that he's come to tell us. We could
Okay,
trust him.
I'm
We could trust him.
part of
Don't
the
worry.
resistance.
Like,
Been
Oh.
feeding information from the beginning.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You knew him before you got kidnapped as well.
Oh,
He
okay.
helped get me that key thing too.
Well, I'm glad you're part of our team. Sigurd's Irish now, apparently.
Lord Jesus.
The ice takes a while to settle.
Ice. So much ice. Never run out of ice at one of these parties.
Thinking of ice,
2 tons
she
of ice.
looks
in a-
over at Piotr.
It's
I
not the-
hear about what happened. You do know that I healed things, right? Piotr? Ev? Is Ev passed out?
He might be. Lul.
Everett?
Go draw a dingle on his face.
I was gonna say, can you not walk over and look?
Oh yeah, he's out like a light.
Awesome.
Alright, leave him be.
Oh, he's visiting you guys?
He's had a big day. let him sleep. So yeah, Piotr's passed out. He's taking up like a full sofa to himself. When he lays down, he does take up 3 hexes.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bicep.
Oh, he's so soft and fluffy as well, though. Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of people that have fallen asleep on him as well by the end of the party.
I feel strongly that Fen is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Animal pile. I bet it's a bit...
Animal pile.
It's got that, like, you know, strong, musky animal smell. But it's so comfy and soft.
God damn, Eldon just cannot get drunk.
Hey, you take a minus every time.
Yeah, there's a...
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a penalty
Also-
depending on how many drinks you've had.
Also, if you choose to be drunk in GURPS, you can just be drunk.
Hmm.
Yeah, we a while ago we kind of just settled on you get as drunk as you want up to being unconscious. Although with you, it might be you always get unconscious eventually.
I'm looking to get white girl wasted.
White girl waste. Yeah. Awesome. There's probably a few cats that live here as well, and other dogs. This is somewhat of an animal shelter, as well as...
Something of a refugee shelter and
Mhm.
a whole bunch of other things. Yeah.
Yeah, there's, I mean, there's... The sleeping arrangements are fairly modest if you aren't, very ill, Sigrid, Hannah, or Fen. But
Yeah,
there's still
Nick
sleeping
goes home.
arrangements. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Instead
like-
of being an apartment, I've decided is a houseboat.
I feel like Sigrid and Hannah actually intended to like just sleep with the rest of them, but after the first night they were like, "You both need to get your own room."
like that weren't even a bedroom before. They just said, "This, you sleep in here, please, God." The opposite end of the bunks. Yeah. Okay, that's canon.
Like,
Sh-
and I feel like a lot of the times, like some of the med bay or something gets used for unintended purposes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Because that's not occupied 24/7.
I feel like Freedom Star's in a cell that definitely has jizz in it somewhere.
Oh,
Oh.
gross. Hopefully it got
You
cleaned.
looking to make the Metro Trois?
So, do we want to chat with her as well once the party dies down and people become conscious again?
Aye, that's what I'm getting at, or should we call it?
I think a conversation would be nice.
Alright, so I feel like, Sigrid, you'll be waiting for her to wake up in there? Or,
Just on a chair.
yeah.
Honestly, I kind of like the idea of like letting her wake up and then just waiting for a while.
Like,
Okay,
we probably sleep later than her anyways, because she was passed out when we started drinking.
that's true. So yeah,
Yeah.
you would wake up in a cell. It is a powered cell, but it is one that can be, you know, burnt out through effort on your part.
Oh, like if I just keep trying to use it, I overpower it.
Yeah, you can overpower these cells.
Or it does horrible things to you.
Aye, that too.
Do I have my smokes and my lighter?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I'll light one up and then yell, "Hey!"
She's
Rub
awake,
in her
someone
temples.
says.
Ignore her.
Roger that. Turns the volume down. Great time to escape.
Fuckers! Hey! Then I'm gonna try to activate my punch.
Roll will, please. Ooh, on the nose. Activate punchy punch, you say?
Yep.
It's gonna shock you. Roll
Will be
HT
encircled.
-6, please.
Oh, I didn't do my.
I think the other thing to consider is that she's also handcuffed.
Oh, also handcuffed.
Like, Sigurd didn't give a shit about her comfort when she woke up.
It electro laser shocks you, stuns you for 3 seconds.
Motherfucker, she says, and then takes a deep breath of that thing and goes, "Hey!"
I really don't know how well those cages could hold someone like her, honestly, boss.
Fine. Sigurd grabs her shotgun and walks in, loads it with another one of those shells.
Anyone going in with you, or just watching on the cameras?
Ellen will hang by nearby. He doesn't have much going on here.
Cool,
Yeah, absolutely going inside.
cool. Piotr's still asleep. Fenn's still asleep.
Nick went home.
If I drag a chair in with her, actually.
I get a water, please.
No.
Good. I got a
I'm
type
really-
of water with me. Glug, glug,
I have
glug.
like really dried mouth right now and a splitting headache. I could really use some water and an aspirin.
What you could really start doing is answering some fucking questions.
I mean, you gotta ask questions first to, get answers. So
Why did you kill Major Victory?
he's a dick.
Agreed. Why did you kill
Here.
Major Victory?
Cause he's a dick.
Why didn't you kill
That's-
him 3 months ago?
Cause I couldn't.
And why couldn't you?
Because I needed to be covered in your goo.
That
Why
guy
my
who
goo?
that guy who suggested that yesterday says bullshit.
Why my goo?
You, my girl, tested positive.
I am not your
Hi.
girl.
Fuck off. For high
Fructose corn syrup.
temporal anomalies attached to every cell in your body.
That tracks.
Major Victory is extraordinarily weak against temporal anomalies.
You're his kid?
No? What the fuck would make you say that?
I mean, that's the rumor.
Detect lies if you've got it. Body language minus summit 4.
I got
Against
none of
IQ
those.
11, by the way.
Perception minus 10.
I should actually put that on my skills.
Is that the right? Is that a modified body language? Yeah, it is.
That's with -4. Yeah.
Yeah, sus. Sussy-amogus.
I roll.
But she didn't say anything, at least. And Sigrid is just like, yeah,
I
that
mean, she
tracks.
said that's the rumor.
There's also a rumor that I fucked one of the Hansons, but I never did that.
The
It
fuck are
was-
the Hansons?
It was all of them. Bop. Nope. Hannah says, you know Hansons. You destroy speaker in record store.
Oh. Oh, those guys. Why would you fuck those guys?
That said, there's a rumor. I didn't fuck those guys.
Nick probably started that rumor on purpose because they're both his clients.
May I please have a water?
No.
There's a big
So-
like hamster drip bottle. It's like a human-sized hamster drip bottle, but it's got like nothing in it. It's empty. Need to change it.
You had me for 9 weeks. And you couldn't get my goo to fucking end him then?
It only lasts for a few minutes. Once it's detached from the host, I had about 30 seconds to do it.
You're pretty proud of yourself, aren't you?
Fucking killed Major Victory. And you helped.
It didn't really feel like helping.
Well, it did.
Well, you must be privy to quite a bit of American secrets.
I mean, as much as they tell me.
What, you're Major Victory's sidekick. You should know quite a bit.
You told me shit.
How many troops? Or,
Yeah, how many troops? How many
yeah,
troops?
How many troops? How many troops?
How
on
much
Nirvana?
armor? How many gallons fuel? How many
What do you mean?
airplanes?
There's like 8.
8 troops.
Who are the
She doesn't care about the normal troops.
Got yeah.
Okay.
8 important people. But oh yeah, she still just says there are 8. That's still 8. You what?
All right. Well, we want intel on the soups that are in Nirvana. Who are they? What are their weaknesses? Why am I going back to fucking Irish?
Lord Jesus.
Luke, I was totally bullshitting them on the phone that I had all their weaknesses. I don't fucking know.
If you've got hidden law supers, you might.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, she's not very helpful. Damn it. Well, she's not very helpful. Damn it. This just isn't
It's
happening.
getting worse.
Lord Jesus.
Yoter. Now,
How are you able to do this for months with them not suspecting you?
You don't question the supers. Especially the gee willikers, Major Victory. Whatever are we gonna do?
She's so above everyone below her that they daren't speak to her, and she's so below everyone above her that they turn the nose up at her. And also, if she just found out all these things and didn't say or do shit about it, except keep her gob shut, and then she finds out that Major Victory is gonna assassinate Sigrid on stage and thinks, yeah. I'm saying it like this, as like, I reckon Violet could piece it together. But obviously she also wants her
out of
answer.
character, I understand totally. It's part of the interrogation process, asking awkward questions.
Yep. My bad. Seems...
what is the American response to the death of Major Victory likely to be?
They're pissed at me.
That seems obvious. But there's going to be some sort of retaliation on Nirvana.
Probably.
That seems obvious.
Probably.
If I was them, I would assume that one of us made her do it. Blackmail or something.
Guys, you should see this. News playing. And it is saying that she was controlled by a dangerous psionic metahuman terrorist living underground on Nirvana, one of the insurgent rebels, communists, anarchists, committed this hideous terror attack. President James Woods is speaking, from the White House podium. There's like, there won't be any rest, don't you worry about that. We will find them and take them down, whoever did this, and by God, if we have to kill Minor Victory in the process, her sacrifice will be noted, along with major victories. God rest his soul. This is a national week of mourning, people, for fuck's sake.
It's projection every time. Because that's what they do to us.
So they're blaming it on us, it seems.
Of course they are. Well, this is going to drop a whole hell of a lot of trouble on us.
Has anyone got intelligence analysis?
Sigrid does!
Mm-hmm.
Roll it, please.
Sigrid got really good at stuff like this.
You know a few places that if they're gonna attack, they will strike there, likely. Places that that they know harbour metahumans. Places like Decadence X.
Okay, let's get the word out that those places need to start evacuating.
Smart, okay. Do you just delegate that, or does someone want to attempt something like electronics operations, communications?
I
I
think
have electronics
Sigrid delegates
operations.
it.
Oh, I have computer operations, not electronics operation.
You can tell a computer to do it as well, but you've got like a big fancy encryption machine for communicating with various groups clandestinely. And I think, yeah, one of your nerds gets on that and does a decent job. It's like, we're sending out the warning. James Woods is carrying on the TV. I think we're approaching a good end point, so I'm coming in with my credits moment, I think.
Sorry, what was that, Fluffy?
Cool.
Fluffy said something.
Well, yeah, go on.
Or CD.
I was wondering if I could use forgery to maybe try and trick and see whether or not we could get into their stuff in order to maybe do something about them attacking Decadence X.
Oh,
just forge a
forgery is
document or
literally
something.
like making papers.
Yeah, it's for like making copies,
Or fake IDs.
fake
Okay.
IDs, stuff like that. But it could be very useful for forging, American government documents. Or just any government document, any official documents, including digital ones where they exist.
Okay, I was wondering whether or not we could forge a military report about Decadence X being got.
Oh, you could indeed try and forge a military report. Getting it submitted would be much more difficult. Getting it spotted. If you really want to protect your favourite bar, best way is to just head there.
Truth.
Mach 2.
And, yeah. Final moment. James Woods says on the screen, and that's why we're deploying the brand new Gary. The perfect soldier that will put no more of our precious troops in harm's way to these vicious terrorists. The General Army Remote Infantry Unit, and it like cuts to footage of one of them, and it's got all sorts of weird fancy shit it can do. It shoots lasers from its fingers. It fires off like tiny missiles that track and home in, like the gun from Fifth Element. What year did Fifth Element come out?
Long enough ago that
90s.
it hurts.
Yeah, I think we already discussed it, and it had already come out. Fucking last time.
1997,
Yeah.
before I was born.
Yeah, it were already out last time we were playing this game. This definitely came up.
I remember seeing it in theaters.
Yeah, that came out 3 years before I was born.
No, I didn't get to see it in theaters, but we did rent the VHS. You know, the week that it was released
Nice.
at Blockbuster.
Anyway,
Nice.
robots.
Robots. These things, James Woods continues, are specifically designed to take on this new meta-human threat that Nirvana is throwing at us. Rest assured, citizens, these will destroy the competition. And then, yeah, like the radio nerd will be like, "Oh, boss, we got some bad reports coming." And I think it's a rollout. Grab the prisoner. Bring her for some reason.
There might be discussion about that next game.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Thanks for watching, if you did. I'm Luke the GM. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Violet, and she probably needs to bag herself a robot next game.
Self-destruct mechanism, yes. We had Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I play Freedom Star, or now known as Minor Anarchy.
Minor Anarchy. Kid, little commie. Little commie is what the American papers are going to be calling you. We had James.
Hey, I am James. I played Sigrid. Got it. Finally. And I couldn't keep an accent for the life of me.
No, Jesus, you could not. And we had Everoth. He's asleep, isn't he? Bless.
No, I'm here.
Welcome back.
He woke back up.
Ow, dude.
Sorry.
Ow, you little bastard. You just gouged my leg right bad. Sorry, Eva.
No, it's fine. I am Ever, and I was playing Piotr Siversky.
Very good, very good. We had CD.
Hi, I'm CD. I was playing Elton Polzen. We didn't get into this, but I'm just a mercenary that these guys hire on occasion.
They paid well on this occasion, rescuing the Sigrid. And you knew they would be in a good party if it went well. And we had Colin.
Who had to peace out because he passed out.
Oh, I missed that. That's a shame. GG, Colin. We love you. Alright. Yeah, we might be back with something on Sunday. I'm not sure. Possibly.
We have a
Then.
finale on Sunday, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Liminality finale Sunday. Obviously, we'll be back with something. And then maybe Star Trek next week. This again next week, maybe. Hopefully, probably. Bye, everybody, with a Kobold Cafe. You can
Bye.
find us on
Bye.
screen.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.